Deep within the emerald forest lived a timid tortoise named Timmy. Timmy was no ordinary tortoise. He had a heart as big as the sun and dreams that stretched as far as the horizon. Yet he was plagued by a paralyzing fear, one that kept him from ever leaving his home. Timmy's world revolved around his cozy burrow beneath an ancient oak tree. Every day he would wake up with the sunrise, stretch his wrinkled neck, and gaze at the forest through the leaves. He yearned to explore the world beyond, but his anxiety was a heavy weight, anchoring him to his safe but lonely burrow. One day, a wise old owl named Celeste perched on Timmy's oak tree. She had noticed the tortoise's troubled spirit and decided to help. "Little Timmy," she hooted softly, "why do you let fear control your life? Don't you want to see the world?" Timmy sighed, pushing his glasses up his snout. "I do, Celeste. But the world is a scary place for a tortoise without friends or family. I'd be all alone." Celeste blinked her large, luminous eyes. "Ah, but that's not true, my dear Timmy. You just need to find someone who appreciates you for who you are." Her words sparked a tiny flame of hope in Timmy's heart. Could there really be someone out there for him? The thought was both terrifying and exhilarating. "But how do I find them, Celeste? I'm just a slow, clumsy tortoise." "No, one wants to be around me." The owl spread her wings, ruffling her feathers. "That may be true, Timmy, but you haven't given the world a chance. You must take the first step, little one. You have to leave your home and go on an adventure." Taking the first step was the hardest part, but with Celeste's encouragement, Timmy finally decided to leave his burrow. As he emerged from his shell den, blinking against the bright sunlight, he felt a surge of both excitement and fear. He started his journey by crossing the meadow, its vibrant wildflowers blurring into a sea of color as he moved. The wind rustled through the tall grasses, whispering secrets he couldn't understand. Each new sound and sight was a surprise, a small victory over his anxiety. As the sun climbed higher in the sky, Timmy came across a babbling brook. Its crystal clear water sparkled like 1,000 diamonds. But crossing the stream seemed like an impossible task. Timmy's heart pounded in his chest, his usual calm demeanor replaced by a rising panic. Then a cheerful voice broke through his fear. "Need a hand, little guy?" Startled, Timmy turned to see a sleek otter with a mischievous grin. "I'm Ollie," the otter said, extending a webbed hand to help Timmy out of the stream. "And you are—" Timmy, he stammered, still shaken by his near-panic attack. "Thank you for your help, Ollie. I don't know what I would have done without you." Ollie tilted his head, his whiskers twitching. "No problem, Timmy, always happy to lend a paw. Say, where are you headed? Maybe I can show you some cool stuff along the way." And just like that, Timmy's journey took an unexpected turn. Instead of continuing on alone, he found himself accepting Ollie's offer to become his guide. As they walked together, Ollie pointed out interesting sights and sounds. Helping Timmy overcome his fears and appreciate the beauty around him, they explored hidden nooks in the forest, each more enchanting than the last. They raced through tunnels of green, where sunlight dripped through the leaves like liquid gold. They slid down muddy hills, laughing as they went. And they shared stories, dreams and secrets under the starry night sky. For the first time in his life, Timmy felt truly happy. He realized that friendship could be a shield against fear, a light that could chase away even the darkest shadows. But their idyllic journey was not without its challenges. One day, while crossing a fallen log, Timmy suddenly slipped, his claws desperately searching for purchase on the smooth bark. "Help!" he cried out, his voice echoing in the silent forest. Without hesitation, Ollie reached out and grabbed Timmy before he could fall. "Hold on tight," he said, his voice filled with urgency. With a Herculean effort, Ollie pulled Timmy back onto the path, his strong jaws clamped tightly around the tortoise's shell. "Are you all right, Timmy?" he asked, his tone gentle. Timmy, still shaken from the ordeal, nodded slowly. "Thank you, Ollie. You saved me." A warm feeling spread through Ollie's chest. It was a feeling he had never experienced before, something deeper and more meaningful than their shared adventures. Realization dawned on him, and he understood that he had developed feelings for the kind-hearted tortoise. However, he knew that Timmy was unaware of these feelings and that revealing them could jeopardize their friendship. So he decided to keep his heart hidden, focusing instead on supporting and caring for Timmy as their journey continued. Days turned into weeks as Timmy and Ollie continued their adventures through the Emerald Forest. They encountered playful squirrels, grumpy badgers, and curious rabbits. Each encounter brought new challenges and opportunities for growth, forging an unbreakable bond between the unlikely friends. Timmy, once the timid tortoise who feared the world, now explored it with confidence, all because of Ollie's unwavering support. However, as the autumn leaves began to fall and winter's icy breath approached, Timmy's thoughts drifted back to his cozy burrow beneath the oak tree. He missed the familiar comfort of his home and the warmth it provided during the cold nights. On the other hand, Ollie's thoughts were focused on how much he enjoyed spending time with Timmy, hoping that their friendship would continue to grow stronger with each passing day. He started planning a surprise for Timmy, something special that would showcase his affection without revealing his true feelings. Meanwhile, Timmy, oblivious to Ollie's affection, was busy organizing a farewell party at his burrow, inviting all the animals they had befriended on their journey. He wanted to show them that despite his initial fears, he was now comfortable enough in his own skin to host a gathering. As the animals arrived, the forest echoed with laughter and chatter. There were games, music and dancing under the soft glow of the fireflies. It was a celebration of friendship, courage, and the transformative power of love. In the heart of the merriment, Ollie presented Timmy with a beautiful necklace made of polished river stones. "I found these stones on our adventures, Timmy," he said, his eyes shining with warmth. "I think they look great on you." Timmy's heart swelled with gratitude. He knew that each stone held a memory of their shared experiences. It was a tangible reminder of the journey they had taken together. As the evening drew to a close, Timmy looked at Ollie, his heart filled with a deep sense of appreciation. He had come so far, braving his fears and discovering the true meaning of friendship and love. He realized that his journey had been about more than just exploring the world. It had been a journey of self-discovery, growth, and the power of connection. And as he gazed at the twinkling stars above, he knew that his adventure with Ollie was far from over. Their journey together had just begun. Their friendship had become the anchor that kept them grounded, the compass that guided them through life's twists and turns. It was a testament to the power of love to heal, to grow, and to inspire. And as the sun set on another day in the Emerald Forest, Timmy and Ollie snuggled close to each other for warmth, knowing that their bond was unbreakable. They had faced their fears, embraced their feelings, and discovered that the greatest adventure of all was the journey of life. Especially when you had someone like Ollie by your side.